A new one to the channel today. So a gentleman called Guy English has submitted something to me. It's a track called Haunted by the Wolf Inside, in parenthesis, in brackets. I wonder if this derives from that saying that if sort of within you there are two wolves, which one good, one evil, which one wins? And of course the answer is the one that you feed. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being over philosophical. But Guy has collaborated with the metal band Revolution Rain to write and record this song. They did all the music. He did the lyrics and the vocals. It turns out his brother is the guitarist in that band, and they kind of thought it was fun to work together. So this is a bit of a sort of a collaborative effort. They have a more metal sound, as this band, than what Guy has sort of typically been doing. And but he really loved their sound and was up for the challenge to make it work. So welcome to the dark side. Always good to experiment with different genres of music, even as a metal musician. I started out doing sort of when I was younger, like the instrumental type Mike Oldfieldy stuff, and then from then on I sort of got into symphonic metal and all of that, and then the darkness came forth. So yeah, it's and occasionally I deviate into dark techno. I don't think you can actually see the release. Oh yeah, there's one just up there in the corner, an artist, which is me, called Cannibal Eyes. It's just a nightmare. So yeah, cross genre stuff, always good. So him and his brother, I think, live in different parts of the USA. He's in a small town, South Dakota, and the band are in Detroit. Detroit. Is that Missouri? Yeah, okay. My geography not being my strong point. And so yeah, there's an online collaborative sharing of files and everything like that. But it's up on Spotify, and credits to both artists. I will leave links below. But let's just get into Haunted by the Wolf Inside.
Just a moment, broken time. Rearranging all the thoughts that are left so far behind. Time fades away, reset the cage, defect the shadow life. All the simple lessons lost, just to feel so satisfied. Haunted by the wolf inside. The darkness casts away the light. Screams that echo in my mind. All the chains that keep me paralyzed.
Nice bit of lead. Oh yeah.
Another door stays locked away. Tomorrow's fantasy. It feels so comforting in the moments when we lose the key. A pleasant state never worked its way into reality. Another final dream just left to scream for so silently. Haunted by the wolf inside. The darkness casts away the light. Screams that echo in my mind. All the chains that keep me paralyzed.
This band have quite a little slightly maiden sound to them here. Like I say, very classic. Well, I can see why someone who's not metal traditionally would like the sound, as is a good sounding entrance into the genre.
Another final dream just left to scream for so silently. All that remains still seems the same. Illusions, memory. Reflections fade, the candle burns where the shadows still remain. Screams fill the dreams that mask the seams that circle endlessly. Haunted by
over too soon at 3 minutes and 13 seconds. Whilst I was listening to that, I managed to sort of pick up a little bit more on Revolution Rain, so we can talk a little bit more about them before the song. So they're a hard rock band from Hazel Park, Michigan. Oh, that's what the MI stood for. Eclectic influences ranging from the Beatles and Queen to Iron Maiden. I said that straight away. I think I've got such a love of Iron Maiden. There's an album cover down there, and that got me into guitaring. So it's like I spot that straight off the bat. And Ghost, they say, have moulded Revolution Rain's sound into what it is today. Melodic guitar riffs, powerful lyrics about change and confidence are combined to create songs with an uplifting and motivating message. Okay, so this was lyrically Guy's input, but certainly uplifting kind of sound that they have, and it's very classic as well. And well done for kind of entering the genre. I was a instrumental composer for years, and it's only in the last year that I've really sort of doubled down on vocals. Now, when I say vocals, I'm talking more about sort of like, you know, this sort of death kind of black style, not anything that's melodic, and certainly not as high as what you are capable of and have achieved here. So, but I understand how daunting it is to kind of enter a genre which you're not familiar with. And to pull it off, you know, you've done an exceedingly good job. I think to kind of continue the journey is always a good thing. If it was me, and I'm listening to this with my sort of production ears on as well, not that I'm an expert by any means, I would just look at the next project, aligning those vocals slightly tighter to the grid. In hard rock and metal, you get a little bit of freedom of movement, but so these are just the years of experience. So just as instances in the verse, because it's very wordy and there's a lot to get out when you're writing meaningful lyrics to faster paced music. So that's one thing, and also the timbre of your vocal very high, and that's what a lot of classic hard rocks are built around. Iron Maiden being a perfect example. I don't know if there would have been an opportunity there in the chorus to involve perhaps the original singer of Revolution Rain or somebody, or even have a bash at this yourself, just putting a lower harmonic, even if it's just an octave in unison, but an octave lower or something for the chorus, or just to give the chorus that extra punch vocally. Me, I do it with like layers and stuff, but I'm not doing this in any melodic fashion. These are I deal with distortion and gun stuff. That was just a poor example of it. But that would have been the only thing I would have changed to give it a little bit of additional power. And I don't mean that as a negative criticism at all. I am all about supporting musicians on their journey, wherever they start from, whatever talent they start from, whatever instrument they play, how well or how experienced or or how fresh they are at it, or even they've been playing. Some people have been playing like 15, 20 years and have kind of got stuck into ways. I'm a prime example. My keyboarding, my fingering technique. Okay. Yeah, moving on, is often scowled at by those who play piano properly, because I'm self-taught and I probably have I know I've picked up a load of bad habits and stuff on the guitar. So, but the point of this is, and the point of what I do is to kind of empower people to continue on and invest in their own innate talents as a way of sort of surpassing the vicissitudes of life and giving their life some purpose. So it's really good that you have kind of branched out and challenged yourself. No doubt you've learned a lot in that process as well. So, credit for kind of feeling the fear and doing it anyway. And I have a new band here to check out, Revolution Rain. So if you enjoyed this, and then there's a couple of artists there to explore. Links below, and stay tuned here for kind of stuff that comes my way that I introduce you to. And if you're a vocalist or an artist, whether you're metal or you're not metal, and you've happened to see this, change and growth is possible. Take that step and do something new. It's an enjoyable process. And yeah, I do it every day in my music. I mess about with stuff and push stuff, and yeah, it's always something to learn. Always something to learn. Really good effort for a kind of first time debut. Would have knocked the socks off of anything I would have been able to come up with. That is absolutely for certain. Very well done, Guy.